All of us. Okay, so actually I just have this background music waiting for you guys to make it Las Vegas atmosphere because the name of curriculum is the magic thing, so I just toned it down. After this, if you sip a cup of tea, you will think of me because my name is T. And I'm not alone today. I'm with that red-shirt lady, so please stand a little bit. I think we all know, but she's Assistant Professor Dr. Gavin Setagon, Deputy of Director of this Institute of International Studies from Rheinmain University, the longest name ever. So don't worry if you cannot remember the full name. It's okay, it took me for a large while as well. But we'll go with the IIS as the abbreviation. IIS, I just embrace this with the concept of it is super possible. Because the magic is the portal between the impossibilities to possibilities. So we'll bring something impossible possible today. Let's give you the big image first. If we spin the globe around, we are there at the center of Thailand, Bangkok. So we have been there as the institute for 24 years already since 1999. And we are a little part of the big university, Rheinmain University, the more than 50-year-old open university for everyone's lifelong learning. So this is another selling point of the Rheinmain University because we are the open university. No matter how old you are, no matter what age you're in, you can still study in the way that you would like. And we go with that, with this concept. IIS is under this Rheinmain University concept as well. The short story is, before this time, we have had a lot of curriculums from bachelor's to doctoral degrees. But however, we face some, let's say, the regulation revisions, so we have to readjust ourselves until now we end up with 2+1 curriculums for the bachelor's. The first one, the legendary one, is the BA English, Bachelor of Arts, English Language. I just use the AI character creation to create the characteristic of each curriculum, and you will see next. Second one, which I'm from, this is Global Batch, Global Business and Digital Age Entrepreneurship, or the BBA program. Last but not least, which we are gonna open soon, it is Magic, Media and Global Innovative Communication. And that part is what we are going to talk about today. Going back again to the history, we have had the mass communication curriculum before. And that was the way that Ajahn Aima and team has gone there to teach as the exchange lecturers, blah, blah. But however, that curriculum is now closed. And I was assigned from the director to resurrect the media curriculum again. But this time will not be like what it was before. So I just went down to conduct the research to see the demands of the high schoolers who aim themselves going into the university in terms of communication curriculum to see what they would like to go for. This is the poster online. I just let them to scan this QR code with a couple of questions. So these are the information I think I would like to share to you guys. Maybe it can be useful in your curriculum as well. I just asked them about the attitudes toward their future careers, what they would like to do next, the attitude toward their further study in university, and the courses they would love to have. So let's go with the first one, the attitudes toward the future careers. With this, I just sent out that poster online to gather information, and I just end up with 242 students who just answered the survey, 192 for female, 43 for male, and the rest for the prefer not to say. And mostly we have Mathayom 6 or 12th grade, or grade 12 students there, 160 and so on. You can see the population numbers there. And in the deeper detail, what surprised me was this. So normally we think that, especially in Thailand and Asia continental, we have the perception of the type of students who just get into the media field. Normally, we just expect that there should be the art students, or we have math art students who are expected to go in this kind of field. But according to the survey, I just got female more than male that you have seen already. And another thing which surprised me was here, we have got the students from the math and science side who would love to enter in the world of communication rather than the art students here. So this is the first thing. And after that, I just asked them about the attitudes toward their future career. There are 14 questions which they can answer accordingly to their attitudes in a 1 to 5 Likert scale. Strongly agree to strongly disagree. And here are the results. They were interested in the music industry and the way that they go for the YouTuber and influencers the most in tier 1. And the second tier, we have something about the designers. The people who just work in the background, like scene design, screenplay, set design, event designer, coordinator, graphic designer is over here in tier 2. Tier 3, we have the visual effects, editing, production, acting, costume and makeup. And what is interesting over here is, I have the magic wand. So here, we have the news reporting at the last one. So I think this insight tells us something. If we talk about the media and communication right now, the students here in grade 12, grade 11, and so on, they kind of give more value to some kind of entertainment rather than journalism. As you may see, news reporting is down here in tier 4. All right, so this is the way I just talk about, okay, something that they feel fit into, so. And another thing is, I just asked them about their attitudes toward their further study in the university. Again, 14 questions with 5 Likert scale, 1 to 5, strongly disagree to strongly agree. And here are the results. They give the value to the tier 1 the most, the facilities, the equipment, and here we go. In this generation C, where is that? Oh, it's changed. Okay, let's go with this. With this generation Z audience, there's no more graduate and work, but they would love to work in the same time when they are studying. It comes out over here, and they would love to go for the less lecture class, more practical, and plus, they study the media and communication, but they would prefer to apply the knowledge to other kinds of fields as well. So that means they don't want to study the media to go to the media 100%, but they would love to get the body of knowledge which they can apply to other kind of field. Down here, tier 2, they care for academic lecturers, intuition fee, blah blah, all in class courses. Tier 3, we have foreign lecturers, convenient transportation, and again, tier 4, university reputation. Where is it? Okay. I think this is a good point for Rheinmain University because we are not the big name for the media and communication. But however, right now, according to this survey, they don't care much about the reputation. So that means this can be our opportunity to bring something to be our strength instead of the reputation or branding. All right. And moreover, I just asked them to answer which kind of courses they would love to go for. And this time it is not the Likert scale, but it is the choices that they can select more than one. For the courses, like in the spotlight people, they would prefer to go for the acting, personality development, public speaking, body movement, and so on. And you may see, the news reporting is at the end of the line again. How about the behind the scene people? They would love to go for the photography. They would love to go for the screenplay writing, editing, and some kind of design, scene design, set design, or even costume design, event design, storytelling thing, and so on. We have the social media management over there, media business, visual effect, graphic design, streaming management. So these are the choices they just made. And plus, I just leave them the blank to fill in the courses that they would love to go for, but they are not on the survey. they would love to go for psychology. Some of them would love to study abroad. And what is interesting for me is like sign language. And they are interested in solo production, film directing, blah, blah. So these are some rough results. So according to this vast variety, what I just saw from the survey was now the communication is not pointing the students to go to the what kind of media anymore, but students would love to know a lot of knowledge around the media center, and then they may apply this thing to whatever they would like to go in the future instead. So I just gather all the concepts from the survey together with the 9 concepts here. So we tend to go for the curriculum which can make the students to get the multi-skills and more practical based rather than the lecture classes. And if they can work with their study, that should serve them well. And we have the block course for that too. And they would prefer to study from the well-known people or the real person in the real industry instead of the lecturer in the academic world. And moreover, the soft power is something like I just add in, and they would prefer to work in the studio facility, which allows them to do something for real rather than reading from textbook. And we have a strength in the international lecturers, which we have a lot. Last but not least, I think it would be much better for them and for all students around the world to get into the global experiences, which they can implement themselves, get themselves into the global and international atmosphere for real, that they can implement their knowledge of communication for real as well. For this vast demand, to make this thing happen, we need the magic, and that magic is now here, the magic media and global innovative communication. This is the curriculum which I would like to talk today. So after this, what you are going to see is the plan that I just planned and proposed. So this is the point of view that I just think from myself outbound. But however, you may start thinking from yourself as well. And let's see the way that we can fit in, or we can have the overlapping part, and we can join that later. So for the core values of the magic, it is still magic. M is the multi-skill, A is applicable, G is global, I is inspirational, and C is creative. So this is the core values of the magic in the magic program. And so I'll go quick because you don't have to know this thing in detail, but I'll explain like roughly. In Thailand here, students have to cover 123 credits or 41 courses for their graduation. So in this 1, 2, 3 credits here, I just divide into 4 steps: prepare, play, practice, and professional. You don't have to pay attention with prepare and play because prepare is our general education from the university. And play will be the core courses that they need to know, the foundation of communication in 4 fields, which I will explain next. What we are going to put more weight in, go for the 2 rates there, practice and professional, which these 2 steps, I just designed a course to let the students explore the world, the industry, and the real world as well. For those 2, and from the research results, I just divide the area of study into 4 areas. Like Harry Potter, we have 4 houses. So we have the area of digital communication and entrepreneurship, and IMC, integrated marketing communication. This is the first house. The second house is the performance and event business. The third one is communication in graphic design and animation design. And the last but not least, the traditional media, which is the media design and production. So the model is here. These 2 are mandatory. Students have to pass all of these. But those 4, we have 13 courses for students to go shopping. That means after they finish the play or the core courses, they are expected to understand a little bit about who they are, and they can go shopping in the field that they are interested in for further. So let's go for further. Here are the list of courses that I just proposed in the curriculum book, but you don't have to be worried right now because at the end of this, you will get this presentation in your hand. And let's go for the study plan. Magic is planned to be 3-year plan. That means students will spend the time with us 3 years, 6 semesters, and they will be graduated. What is the point today is the third year, the first semester. As you may see, we have many courses over here. The gray one, the light gray one over here start with RAM. RAM stands for Rheinmain University, so don't mention it. So the light gray ones over here, they are the general education. And the dark grades over here, MGC, blah blah. So these are the core course, and we have the major elective with the light grade. So let's say, okay, the light grade. These are the major elective. The rest, the elective for 39 credits or 13 courses that I just mentioned about. So students can go shopping, and we just designed that the third year, the first semester, that semester will be the exchangeable semester where the students can have their options. If they would like to continue those 7 courses in Thailand, or they may go for example, option A, spend some time in Wiesbaden and get 3 courses, and the rest they can come back to Thailand and get another 4. Or option B, they can spend their life in other places and earn 4 or 5 courses or 3 maybe, and come and get the rest in Thailand. So that semester will be the shopping list that they can choose later on. Going to the detail, because we have 2 semesters. The first semester begins in July and ends up in the middle of November. So here we go, year 1, semester 1. And right after the first semester, we have a little gap over here, and the second semester begins in December to the middle of April. And then students will go for their summer, May to June. And again, year 2, they go for the semester 3, July to the middle of November, December to the middle of June, the second summer. After June, that is year 3, semester 1, which we were talking about, the optional or the shoppable semester, which they can decide themselves. And then they come back to finish their last semester here. So in this year 3, semester 1, or if we count 6 semester, we will get at the semester 5. In this semester, students are expected to earn 21 credits or 7 courses. But again, because this semester, those 7 courses, they are all electives. So students can shop. So they can just open the menu and see the option which fits them the most, fit their budget, fit their life, fit their lifestyle, and whatever. So what happened here is, we'll have the list of the course over here, and then student will shop, select 7 out of these. And in case of the exchange program here, I think in Thailand we have to have the course equivalent system. That means we have to pair the course. That your course and my course should be equivalent somehow to meet the graduation regulation. And these are 25 courses over here. But however, if let's say in the worst case, if there are some courses that students would like to take abroad, but they are not mentioned in the curriculum book, I prepared these 2 selected topic courses, which is the blank course, to get the equivalent system as well. So this is what I just prepared. All right. And more than that, more than just exchange program, we tend to go for the master degree as well and the double degree. So I think it is our opportunity today to discuss, because this program, actually it was expected to be open this July, but however, with something wrong at the central management, we cannot open this July. We have to postpone. The fastest would be in December or January. So that means I think it is good for us because if we have the discussion today, I can go back and adjust something. So don't worry. And about the master degree as well, we can discuss further, or we can go for continuous degree like 3 years over here and plus one more, and students can earn bachelor and master in a row, maybe. All right, so this thing will not happen without us today. What we're looking for is, well, actually we have had a lot of MOU before this, and we would love to resurrect those things to come back again after COVID-19 situation. If we plot the graph, I think the MOU over here before the COVID, and when we reached the COVID for 3 years, the graph just dropped down. But however, I'm over here to bring our other things up. Okay, and yeah, some of you may see yourself over here. So this is your last visit to us, and I think that would be the good start for today's meeting. So this magic won't happen without you, and we do hope to make this magic happen. Okay, if you would like to have this presentation in your hand, and plus I have already packed all courses you just saw with the course description as a PDF file in this QR code. So please move your magic wand, which is your mobile phone, to scan this thing and take this for your further consideration. Can you get that? Okay. So you can download, right? Okay, good. All right, so this is the quick presentation from me, and again, this is the ISRU, or Institute of International Studies, Rheinmain University, and yeah, let's bring the heat. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, T, for this overview. I guess it's also interesting for